Terror Troopers, it's me, Tara. We gotta watch Love is Blind Season 7, Episode 2. They left us on a cliffhanger. I can't wait to get to it. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, thanks to Prepper for helping edit down these videos. Super appreciate you. Follow me on the socials. Don't forget, we spread hugs, love, and laughter. Get your reject gear, because you guys know I'm on the Real Rejects. You can get this sweater that I designed with all the horror villains on it. At rejectnationshop.com. It comes in black and this orange, and also in a unisex t-shirt in black and like dark blue. It's perfect for the spooky season, and if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with the Halloween season. And what else? Oh, go over to Patreon and you can sync up with your own copy of Love is Blind and get a full uncut reaction from me, so we can have a little TV night together. What else do I need to tell you? Yeah, if you haven't caught me on The Real Rejects, I react to a lot of movies and TV over there, so go catch that. I think that's it, because I really want to get to this next episode, because that cliffhanger, I love this show so much, so I'm really glad you guys are joining me on this journey. I'm trying to take over the reality game here on YouTube. I want to watch all the reality with you guys, so keep supporting me. I love you guys a bunch. Let's get to it.
It takes a lot for me to really like a guy. And I always, every guy I fall for, every single time, it was like, first date, we just had this crazy chemistry.
The perfect husband, but he doesn't brush his teeth. Nope.
I do have a typical type when it comes to men. Like, they're all hot.
Ray, you look like a celebrity.
He does look like a celebrity.
It's Steven!
Hi.
I didn't actually ever ask you. When was your last serious relationship?
2.5 years ago.
How long did you date for?
Steven. I like Steven's accent.
I'm huge on communication and emotional intelligence.
Oh, he doesn't even have an accent. I made it up.
Hey, how are you feeling? You're like, I'm fine. And I'm like, no, you're not. How are you feeling?
Oh, I love that.
Like, we're going to talk about this problem until we figure it out.
Oh, that's nice.
When I think about marriage, being confident enough to know that, like, it's okay and very normal to have a bad day.
I like this guy.
Can I just tell you this right now?
Yeah.
I want somebody who's not afraid to be imperfect. And who's not afraid to call me out on being imperfect. That's what makes things beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. I have bad days a lot.
I technically hold the title of being a cheater. Everyone has a different concept of cheating. One person's could be, looking at someone.
She's already writing it down.
I really appreciate you sharing with me, and I want you to feel like you can tell me anything. Like, we're all human. I'm 36 years old. Like, it's not so black and white.
At least he's been open about it, because he didn't need to say all that.
I'm going to stop you for a second because I really want to take you on a date tonight.
You do?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh my God.
Great. God, this is going to be hard.
That's sweet.
I'm in love.
I thought that she was going to have the opposite response, because she made a face and started taking notes after he said he's cheated. I thought she was going to be like, nope. But I'm glad to hear it, that she's open.
She was already upset because she had just broken up with Nick D.
You know what? Nick's gonna go home today. You know what the first thing he's gonna do? Look us up on Instagram.
Facts. He's fine.
I don't even know if Nick is gone, but I already requested a date with him.
Ha ha ha.
It's been a really stressful day. I think everyone's had a little emotional meltdown today.
She requested another date with Nick D? Girl, you haven't even seen Leo again yet.
I said your name. Then apparently someone else on your list was heard that.
Don't spill the tea, Brittany.
This was
right after our date today. I would never say that.
I'm not at all mad at you. Like you're really honest with me. I really appreciate that. I just want to focus on you and I. God, I have a crush on you.
Oh, good.
What?
Sorry, maybe I should have went home. I'm kind of in a sad mood.
Why?
I don't know.
Just focus on them and not him and Anna? Is that?
Brittany, I'm not gonna lie. Using the L word is something that's
That is such a weird response to what he just said.
I'm kind of in the sense in the lucky position of oh my God, I have two connections. I really don't know what to say, Brittany. I'm never gonna forget our date today.
Oh my God, I'm shook right now.
What you said was so brave and vulnerable. I love that about you, that you're just so open with me.
You're gonna need to choose, buddy.
What if I just ghosted you?
I would be so heartbroken. I want to say and I really mean this, when I'm with you, you're the only girl. I hate feeling like a player.
Brittany.
I feel like people assume that you're not smart, but I think people very much so underestimate you, which is kind of a low-key superpower. And I feel that's actually extra smart, that you're I'm okay with people thinking I'm dumb because now I have an advantage.
That girls do that all the time. Play dumb to get to take advantage of the situation.
I swear to God, you're like both number one. Like,
We're both number one.
Yes.
She's number one.
I don't even know if I should have said that. I guess I can't take it back, but it's true.
That doesn't make it any better. Yeah, that was a really dumb thing to say.
Like, I have 2 connections, and I don't, like, want to be talking about that. But, like, obviously, you know, when you bring that up, like, it's...
Both number one. You did not need to share that info, Leo.
Like, if someone told me, like, you and me are getting engaged and married tomorrow, I'd be, like, overjoyed.
We're aware.
And I'm, like, falling for you. Like...
But then there's also someone else.
It's unfortunate that, like, you
It's
know...
fine.
I'm here for you, like, really. I'm, like, holding a pillow, like, pretending it's you.
You need to tell her, like, Leo, say, like, okay, I'm going to go meet with her, and can you give me one more date and for me to make my decision? Like, you know.
Can you see yourself being married to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's depressing news to hear somebody else who you really, really like is like, I have someone else. You know, you're like, you can't even get to marriage point in your head if you're like.
I know, me too.
Brittany is like, she's not saying too much right here, right now. But Leo, what dumb. He's like, you were number 2, but now you're both number 1. I'm like, that was the dumbest sentence. You should not have said that. It did not make it better. Just tell her that you need to go and meet the other girl and figure it out. Like, you guys knew that this happens on Love is Blind. This happens. And then they have more dates, and then you decide, like, who is it that I want? Oh, he's not there.
I think I'm going crazy.
Oh, okay.
You think you made the wrong decision?
Everyone was like, Hannah, you got to end it with someone. Who you going to end it with? You should end it with Nick. And I was like, okay, that's what I'll do. Like,
So people were telling you to end it with me?
yeah, kind of.
None of the girls are a fan of you, buddy. God, Hannah, you shouldn't have said that, but yeah.
I just think like you will break my heart, I think, because you say everything right, but I feel like you're going to really hurt me.
I don't say everything right. I'm not perfect. I told you that. I have doubts too. It goes both ways. I told you I'm cool with the person you are. Like, that's honestly how I feel. I want you. I want you really bad.
I mean, I believe him when he's talking. I did not feel that way about Love is Blind UK Sam. I was like, no, get rid of him. But Nick D, I believe that he wants Hannah. I mean, he went back in there being like, that was the one.
It's getting pretty intense.
Yeah.
I'm glad that, like, they're still going to talk, right? Because, but Hannah is young, and I do think that, like, if Brittany hadn't come in and said Leo, that she wouldn't have panicked.
Like, I have such a strong connection with you. I'd be lying if I said I didn't also have a really strong connection with her. I would think that if I was in this position right now, I would be like, oh, man, Leo, look at you. You dog. You play it like that.
I thought he was going to say both y'all are number 1 again. Like,
I truly don't care what you look like. I just want to, like, be with you. I'm excited to see you tomorrow.
I'll dream about you.
I hope so.
Oh, man, this is, like, dangerous for Hannah. Dude, see, now I'm starting to think that if Brittany hadn't come in and said Leo, that she wouldn't have panicked and asked to have a second date with Nick D. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got me a plant?
It's an avocado.
I've never grown avocado like this.
I remember, like, on one of our dates, we literally talked about wanting, like, plants and, like, trees.
What a nerd. I love it.
In 5 to 7 years, like, then avocados start providing other avocados. And that's, like, the timeline of when I want kids.
You just said something about, like, this tree providing fruit in, like, 5 to 10 years. That's kind of your timeline for children.
Nerd alert 1 and 2, they got to get married.
I always thought marriage and, like, falling in love and, like, doing the whole kids thing was something that I would say, like, dragging my feet on, because I was worried that it was going to, like I had to compromise on time.
Yeah, it'll take all your independence away once you have kids.
We're going to together experience things that we kind of always, like, dreamed of. So when are you asking me to be your girlfriend?
Taylor, would you be my girlfriend?
No.
Aw.
You have 2 hours to convince me.
If I haven't convinced you by now, we are in trouble. You're playing hard to get.
Hard to earn. Let's be very clear. We're in a situationship right now.
It's definitely not friends with benefits. That's for sure.
Do you see that his journal has a typed up piece of paper? Oh, see what I mean? Nerd alert.
What do you think it's going to feel like when you see me for the first time?
They would make a great couple.
Well, it's going to be a shock because I have no idea what you look like.
I mean...
Are you worried about, like, how I look at all?
Nope.
People do care about looks. Like, society, like, trains us to think this way, whether it's, like, right or not. And me personally, like, I want my partner to find me attractive.
That is true.
I want this with you. I just feel like that's a risk that we are accepting. Also, like trying to like figure out how the hell I'm gonna ask you about my girlfriend later.
He's bringing up a lot of valid points.
G,
Yeah.
it's been okay.
Shut up. Can't wait to see you.
She's like, didn't say love. They're super cute. And what a nerd he is. He types up his notes and puts it in his journal. Now, that earns the title Nerd Alert. And I'm not using that in a negative way because I can be a nerd alert in a lot of ways. I mean, look what I'm wearing right now. Come on now.
I had an incredible time with you last night.
Yeah.
I read for a little bit and then went to bed.
Wait, I was literally about to say I read. Did we talk about this?
No.
What? I read fantasy. That's all I read.
I watch TV and then I go to bed.
What's your go-to party story? And if you want, I can go first. In 2010, I was in the Marine Corps. I'm in the middle of the desert. Like, I want some cool camel pictures.
Okay.
The camel is staring at me in my eyes, and it just starts running. And of course, I turn around and I just run as fast as I can. I feel something hit me in the back of my head.
Spooky.
And the camel's on its hind legs with its front legs up in the air, coming down on me, literally trying to stop me out. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm dead. I'm in the Marine Corps during 2 wars.
Oh my God.
I swear I could feel like the vibration of its hooves. That's how close it was.
Oh.
And then just huffs and like makes crazy sounds and like leaves us alone.
That you died via a camel.
Can you tell me a little bit about your like Ukraine story?
Sure. When the war in Ukraine started, if you remember, I said I was born there. I like knew I was like, I have to go.
Wow.
And so I told my work, it's like, hey, I'm leaving. Like, I'm going to Ukraine. My work was phenomenal. They like said, don't quit. If you need to take time to do anything you need to do, go do it. I had friends fly in and help me get ready for it.
That's a good job.
I was like very honored to, that they would think so highly of me. That they. All right, give me a second.
Okay, now take your time.
It was like I really like touched me that they would think that.
He really does not want to be crying.
I know I had a choice. I didn't have to go, but internally I had no choice.
This poor guy. I'm like, just cry. It's okay. He's like good at holding it in. Because you know when you're at that point, because you're like, if I let it go, I might be scream crying. I get it.
Okay, what's your party story?
I don't know. How am I supposed to follow that up? Trying to think of one that's just like not stupid.
It can be stupid. That's fine.
No, I don't want you to know anything stupid.
Yeah, like.
Okay, we'll talk tomorrow for sure. 100%. 100%.
100%.
Wow, that was an insane story. He told 2, and I'm like, wow.
I just want to get on another date. I want to see what happens.
I feel like there's gonna be like little love triangles at a certain point as we like start winding down.
Wow.
Somebody's gonna leave here heartbroken.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that would be tough, man.
Oh, there's gonna be love triangles.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh gosh, cut to Ramses being in a love triangle, right?
First off, I want to say thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you
To
for
me.
our date earlier. It made me feel comfortable. I was like, I'll talk to him about anything.
Anything. Oh, I'm glad you feel comfortable with me.
Okay. So we're setting up the love triangle between Marissa and Ramses and Marissa Bohdan.
Oh, I'm always very excited to talk to you. And yeah, obviously I'm being open with other connections as well. And
Of course, yeah.
Oh.
I have a feeling I'm gonna end up in a love triangle. There's gonna be probably like 2 guys after you. I told you I was previously married, right? I was married for 4.5 years, and I was just moving away from Christianity, and like
True.
my dad was just like very critical. I felt like whatever I did was never good enough for him.
Guys get messed up when they feel like they're not good enough for their dads. Like it messes you up.
So what is your type typically?
I don't have like a physical type.
Okay. So what if I am like 5'5", 5'6"?
That's fine.
Wow, and that's Bohdan or Bohdan, however he says his name.
Let's say you get proposed to. Let's say I propose to you, but like.
Oh my God. I need more time.
You need more time.
I need more time.
Okay.
We'll let it be like a little slow burn.
Wow, interesting. Because they're very different. Bohdan and then Ramses are just, they're on different sides of the spectrum.
That's serious? I told him, like, if you want me to ask you to be your girlfriend.
Yeah, you did say that. You told him to do something sweet. We're good at actually listening.
Oh my God.
Taylor Morgan Krause, since we first met in Pod 2.
Oh my God, that is so sweet. What does the freaking note say? Read it aloud, Taylor.
I can't wait to continue on this journey with you. Your boo thing.
Nerd alert. He's going to know the pod number, the time, the date.
Will you be my girlfriend? Check yes or no. It's so sweet.
Cute. I love it. That's That's so cute.
He gets me like all giddy, and I think we're definitely not just friends.
So cute. That was an adorable like gesture.
Yay!
Oh, yay.
Oh my God, I've been so excited to talk to you.
Yeah, me too. I told you I look forward to talking to you every time.
I love that.
I wanted to go to Norfolk State literally to be in a band. Me and my sisters played a lot of instruments. My middle sister was a wonderful singer and a wonderful songwriter.
Love that.
I went there on a music scholarship, but like college, it felt very directionless.
I went to musical theater school.
And I ended up joining the Navy. To this day, joining the Navy was the best decision of my life. I assumed that that's all I ever could be.
My grandfather, he was the National Secretary for the Nation of Islam, and he was very close and worked with Elijah Muhammad.
That's nice.
My grandfather, he was really big on not going to college, but I did it because my parents were like,
Wow.
hey, you get the grades, you go to college.
That's crazy.
I remember one time I asked him, I was like, what is your religion? He's like, I just believe in God.
Actually, I love that just because if you take a look at all religion, you'll find a lot of common themes about love.
Yeah, I feel like religion should just be about love. Make it easier.
I'll never forget the night my oldest sister died. She had lupus. One day she checked in the hospital and never checked out.
My mom had MS and lupus. It's tough.
After she passed, like me and my other sister were in there with her alone, and she had her class ring on, and my other sister was like trying to tug her class ring off her finger, but her finger was so swollen.
Yeah.
I'm literally wearing that ring around my neck right now.
Really?
Yeah, I wear both of my sister's high school class rings on my necklace.
That's really sweet.
It's funny, like I think about like my sisters just like lock me out the house in my underwear.
I know. That is like so sad to talk about the happy nostalgia when you've lost someone. It's like such a bittersweet thing, you know?
And I can already see our lives coming together in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I don't take it lightly how close I feel to you and how grateful I am to have met you, even though we've never met.
That's such a sweet phrase.
Hey, baby.
Hello, more flowers for my boyfriend?
That's so cute.
I certainly didn't mean to say or write things that would make you speechless. I don't want you to leave you so speechless that you can't say yes. That would indeed be very bad.
Mm-hmm.
As far as to what you can say, I would be perfectly happy just to have you say that you would marry me. But I assure you that I would spend the rest of my life trying to show you that this is what I really want.
Mm-hmm.
It would be much better, of course, if you were here so that you didn't have to write. I think that it should be obvious to you by now that this is my intention. That is to have you here with me as my wife.
They are like the perfect match.
When it comes to you, Garrett, I really think we could have it all. And I didn't think that was possible before coming in here.
Taylor, I love everything about you. You're very caring, kind, you're authentic. In here, I've fallen in love with the person that you are.
This is going to be the first proposal.
Taylor Morgan Krause, will you marry me?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Aww.
I'm so freaking excited.
They're so cute and so nerdy, and it's just so great.
This is not how I imagined it, but honestly, it's like the most amazing feeling in the world.
Oh my God, I can't wait till they see each other. Ah!
We're very, very, very lucky.
Here we are.
Yeah, I think they are very lucky. I think that they are a really good match.
This is awesome.
She's so just like level-headed and chill and cool. She's like, this is so cool. Like, I love that because it is so cool.
I'm engaged.
It's crazy. Like, Love is Blind is nuts. Like, it's so cool.
There's a difference between having a really good conversation and feeling something through the pods.
Yeah.
Let's just say I know where my feelings lie and I know what my gut says, and I'm going to follow that because when I get down on one knee and I say, you know, I choose you, I want you to know.
What's he going to say?
Without a shadow of a doubt that it's me as well.
Oh, he loves Monica. I agree. Like, you'd want to feel like the other person on the other side is 100% in on you as well, obviously.
I got your blanket.
Same.
I'm going home tonight with it.
Should.
It's funny, I was playing pool just now, like before I came in here.
That looks so good. That looks like fried rice.
I'm so excited.
So we gonna eat, right?
We should.
Did write a prayer for us. Dear God, thank you for allowing us this food and be healthy enough to eat it.
Aw.
I'm truly blessed, and I just want to say thank you. It's in your precious name I pray, amen.
Amen. That's so sweet.
That was sweet.
My faith has gotten me through so many different things that,
Same.
like, I've never really had someone that I could pray with.
I never experienced this feeling ever.
She loves that.
And I was telling the guys too, I was like, bro, I have no clue what she looks like. Yeah, and I really do not give a And whoever I end up seeing, that's gonna be my road dog from now on.
Ah, love that.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna like what you see, buddy.
No matter what happens here, I'm going to always have you. I got your back for life.
Tyler, that was like such a good move. This is such a good date. Like, that makes me want to cry, you know? Like, it like gave me goosebumps, you know? Like,
Oh, Tyler.
Ashley. I don't care what's on the other side of that wall. Like 100%. Because we getting married.
she did not say I love you back. I just want you guys to be aware of that. She just cried, and that's why she didn't say anything. He was like, I'm aware that, like, obviously you crying is like, you don't do that a lot, but
He's a good man. He loves you.
God.
I'm so happy for you.
This is like nuts.
it is crazy when you're like, somebody loves me, like loves me. You're like, this is crazy. That's how I feel. I'm like, that's nuts.
The desire to be loved
Oh
on
my
the
God.
inside was something
Yes.
that
This is my favorite part.
I didn't need a husband, but what I really wanted was a soulmate.
I think we all want a soulmate. Everybody's always like, I want a best friend. I'm like, I think we all want a best friend to also be your soulmate.
I mean, I melt every time I hear her voice, and it's just,
Oh, he's gonna be head over heels because, yeah, she's such a nerd, but she doesn't really look like it.
I'm really excited about seeing him, and I don't think it matters what we look like.
I think they're both gonna like how each other looks. And I think he's especially gonna be like, wow, you're hot.
I made the decision to not share my mom's name because that gave away a bit of my ethnicity, to then have Garrett reach a point where he feels that the inside parts of me and what makes Taylor is more than enough.
I love that.
nobody gets engaged this way.
God,
There's
this
no
is
way
so
to replicate it.
nerve-wracking.
Before coming here,
This is the drama we come here for.
I believe that my love for Taylor is so strong that it won't matter what she looks like.
Well, you're not gonna have to worry about that because she's super cute. So let's get to it, baby. Oh my God, I can't wait to see their faces.
Oh, no, I can't.
No! Oh my God. The damage they do to us by leaving us on that cliffhanger makes me so angry. Like, no. Oh my God. Okay, so Tyler and Ashley. Wow. Okay. When they're doing the silent disco, and it was such a good move of like, are you listening? It's probably one of his songs. It's probably like means a lot to him. And then he's just like, I love you. And I will always have your back. And like, he does this like food thing and does the blessing and the prayer, and she loves it. And I'm like, she did not say I love you back, but I think she should, because she seems like she's obviously loves him too. But I love the way that he delivered that. And when he said it, it was just like, it almost made me cry because it was so genuine. Man, he's like, I'll have your back till the day you die or something. And I was like, I believe that from him. I really, really do. I am a little shook by Hannah and Nick D. So she breaks it off with Nick D because she's like, I don't know how I feel. So she's like, I have a stronger connection elsewhere, meaning Leo. Then Brittany walks in, says Leo's name out loud, and then she panics and is like, maybe I made the wrong decision, and what if Leo dumps me? So then she is like thinking in her head, maybe Nick D was the right one. She's going over all the things that Nick D said to her, and then she chooses to go on another date with him. Got it. That date goes well. He's like, wow. I'm so excited to be here, and that it goes really, really well. And then she goes on the date with Leo, and she's saying all of these things to to Leo that makes it seem like Leo is at the top of her list. I mean, and Leo was honest with her and she was like, yeah, I get it. You're supposed to just like feel it out till the end. Like she's way more understanding about Leo having 2 number ones than Brittany is, obviously. Also, Hannah's a lot younger, so that makes sense. But the way that she was interacting with Leo, I was like, oh, I feel like she was nervous about Leo and Brittany's relationship and needed to get Nick back because he's more of like a secure option. Now, I don't think she's doing that like on purpose. I don't think that she's like manipulative and thinking like, I'll just get him back. I think in the moment she was panicking. So I'm very curious to see how that will play out with them, because I just hope that she, like, to tell Nick D that one thing and he's about to leave and then you call him back, and what if she does choose Leo and not Nick? It's just going to be so, like, wishy-washy. It's going to be tough for Nick. And I know that none of the ladies like him. They're like, sorry, guys. I get too worked up watching the show, and then after, I've said this multiple times, and then when in my review, I'm like yawning all over the place. I think that none of the girls in the house like him. And they worked her up, Hannah, to be like, well, you're going to cut it off, right? And then she did. But, like, remember her before in the house where she's like, he might be the love of my life. And they straight up laughed at her. They're like, there's no way that Nick D is the love of your life. Like, are you? No. Like, none of them like him. And I'm like, I don't, obviously they're spending way more time with him. He doesn't seem like that smooth of a talker to me. I mean, when he was talking to Hannah, I believed him. But the way Hannah was also operating with Leo and the things that she was saying, like, she seemed so interested in Leo. And I'm like, oh, that's a love triangle for sure. No doubt. And then with Ramses and, what's her name? Marissa? Oh, God. There's going to be a love triangle with Ramses and that girl and the girl and Bohdan, right? Bohdan? Bohdan. Maybe it's Bohdan. Don't know. God, those are probably all wrong. That guy, the military guy, versus Ramses, 2 very different people. And it's funny how she said, normally I go for military people, right? Like, like big arms, military-esque. And I'm like, oh, it's funny because that's exactly Bohdan or Bohdan. Why do I keep yawning? Or Bohdan, whatever. That's obviously him. And Ramses is very different, but she loved everything that he was saying and being like, masculinity is what I can choose, like what I choose it to be. And she was loving what he was saying. And it's so funny that, great editing that they catch Ramses being like, listen, people are going to get hurt. They're going to leave here single. They're going to get heartbroken. And there's definitely going to be like a love trinity here, like a love triangle. And he's in one for sure. She's going to have to choose between the 2. And that's going to be, maybe it'll be an easy decision because they are so different, but maybe that's what makes it harder. That they're not like really very similar in a lot of ways. They seem very different. Both good guys though. And who else? Oh, right. Yeah. Brittany it was sad to see Brittany so sad over Leo, but I understand it because she really likes him. But also when Leo was like, you were number 2 and now you're both number 1. Buddy, that's like, come on. That's not much better than you should have just not said anything. And she's just over there sobbing because it is so hard to just go, why is it not so clear that it's me instead of this person? But this is why this experiment exists. It's like he's going to have to ride it out to the end, Leo, between Hannah and Brittany. And when he gets to the end, then they're going to have to decide. And I felt bad for Brittany in that moment. And I just also don't know. she doesn't seem she doesn't seem like a gold digger to me. I think that when she made the point of saying, if I could have married for money, I would have done it already. And I actually believe that. But I also think that Leo shouldn't have brought up money to her because money is important to her. She wants the guy to take care of her 100%. And so I'm a little like off and on the Brittany and Leo thing to know whether it's going to be really real and really work out or whether it's like she got really comfortable and really started to like him when she knew that he was like loaded, which I don't think that's true. But with someone like Brittany, you know, it's going to make any of us feel more comfortable to know like, oh, if I'm dating somebody with money, that's guy or girl. You're going to be, that's just the way the world is. It takes money to get things that you want and to do things that you want and get a house and get a car. It takes money, right? Money doesn't grow on trees. So if you're fortunate enough to have like, I don't know, like you get inheritance or something, like that's amazing. And I see Leo and Hannah's relationship is more maybe playful. Sorry, you guys, is more like playful and fun. And then like, but him with Brittany is more like sort of mature and stuff. And I take it back. Not more mature because I do think Hannah is mature. But I don't know. There's differences there. And I truly, normally by this time I'd be like, oh, he should choose that person. And right now I'm like, I don't know. But I also feel bad for Nick D because I don't think he's a total douche. It doesn't seem to me like he's there for the wrong reasons. So I'm going to feel bad for him if Hannah chooses Leo and then like Nick D is like left behind again. That would just suck for him, you know? I hate that I'm yawning so much. Sometimes this just happens. It just happens. It's like maybe I just need more oxygen. I need to take a walk and then watch the next episode or something. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. I love the show. I love this cliffhanger. I hate that they left us on it, but make sure that you leave a like, leave a comment, obviously subscribe, share this with your friends and family who love reality. Like I want to watch all the reality shows with you guys. So if this show does really well and you know, you comment on it, gets views, gets likes, and I can do more and more shows here at the studio. Obviously check me out on The Real Rejects. Get your spooky shirt at rejectnationshop.com. Don't forget to spread hugs, love, and laughter. You know how we roll. Follow me on socials. I love you guys and I will see you on the next one.